These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A section of the southbound 17 shut down right now because of a brush fire. Those southbound lanes are closed near Sunset Point. Northbound lanes have reopened. No estimated time right now for the southbound lanes to reopen. So far, the fire's burned about 75 to 100 acres. We'll continue to bring you updates throughout our evening newscasts. 16 people looking for a new place to stay after fire spreads to 6 apartments in Glendale near 59th Avenue and Olive. Glendale firefighters say fire started at the bottom level of a 2-story building before spreading to the top. Red Cross now helping those families who ran from their homes Sunday morning.
When I went to grab nothing, like I said, I'm a mom with just 3 young kids. The youngest is 4, 6 years old, and 8 years old. I didn't have the time. I was just pretty much focused on getting my kids out.
Yeah, certainly understandable. Cause of this fire is still under investigation. An online fundraiser was created for the family. We've attached a link to it with this story on our website, ABC15.com. A baby has died after being out in hot conditions over the weekend. Friday, the 4-month-old was taken from a boat on Lake Havasu to a local hospital for heat-related illness. Child was eventually moved to Phoenix Children's Hospital but did not survive. Detectives with the Mojave County Sheriff's Office are now investigating. New tonight, Valley authorities announcing the remains of a Valley mother and her dog have been discovered more than a month after they vanished. 46-year-old Hope Tucker was last seen with her adult son who has autism. That was on May 22nd. Their car broke down along I-10. Her son was able to make it to shelter 2 days later and spent the next month recovering in the hospital. Police in the community launching a search for Tucker more than 2 weeks ago. We do have a crew in Buckeye tonight getting the latest from police. That story still ahead at 5 and 6. Man suspected of trying to steal $250,000 in paintings from a Scottsdale art gallery back in court today. Harpreet Singh is accused of taking 3 Picassos and 2 Andy Warhols from the American Fine Art Gallery in Scottsdale. Authorities say he fled to Nevada but has been brought back to Arizona. Our ABC15 investigators have been following this case closely. Look for updates from them later tonight. Flagstaff kicking off some yearly road repairs starting today. ABC15's Patrick Hayes with our Operation Safe Roads team showing us some traffic changes last week. The projects will focus on several streets, including Aspen Avenue in downtown Flagstaff. City officials say the road work should be finished in October. City has a dashboard to track its progress. TSA revealing this 4th of July holiday weekend hit an all-time record. Agency says it screened some 3 million passengers for the first time ever Sunday. Previous record was set last month when just under 3 million were screened on the 23rd. But there were some disruptions because of Hurricane Beryl. FlightAware showing nearly 700 flights were canceled Sunday, with another 1,400 already canceled today. Because of Beryl, airports around the nation are experiencing disruptions, including Sky Harbor. Although we're not feeling the impact of the storm, at least 24 flights have been canceled today. They're either arriving from or heading to Texas. Researchers at the University of Arizona is starting their newest national study. They want to help people still feeling the effects of long COVID and the impact the infection has had on their sleep, with 2 groups of people in mind.
Essentially, these are people who had a COVID infection in the past that developed sleep problems, either excessive sleepiness during the day or difficulty sleeping at night, which we can call insomnia. The whole idea is to try and find treatments that work best for this population of people.
Now, they're also making a point to research groups of all ages, women, and people living in rural areas. When you think of Arizona's economy, the 5 C's may come to mind, but now the wine industry is growing in our state. Arizona tourism officials say wine tourism is up nearly 680% in the last decade. That means more people are visiting our state for things like wine festivals. Tourism office says that's led to a massive increase in wine-related and tourism jobs for areas like Verde Valley, Wilcox, and Sonoyta.
Our dangerous heat wave continues as we have record-setting heat as we head into the next couple of afternoons. With your most accurate forecast, and meteorologist Ashley DiMartino, our excessive heat warnings have been extended now in some parts of our state until Thursday night, and that's going to include the valley. For our higher elevations, we're seeing them extended into Tuesday and Wednesday night, with southern Arizona seeing it extended into Wednesday night. It's due to the fact that our temperatures are staying well above that 110, some areas 115 mark. For the valley tomorrow, we'll start off at 91. 101. Make our way to 117 for the afternoon high around the state. 119 for Bullhead City and Lake Havasu. We'll see 100 for Prescott, 105 for Sedona, 93 for Show Low, and 92 for Flagstaff. Temperatures will stay warm. We will be in weather action mode all the way through our Thursday afternoon as we'll bounce back and forth between 116 and 117. A little bit of some relief heading into the weekend, but not too much. Still going to keep those temperatures around 110 as we bring in a chance of showers starting on Friday.